Hi, welcome to the video market update for October 2013. We're here at the on the banks of the Speed River in Guelph, and it's a nice crisp fall day. Our topic for today is Guelph housing still affordable? There was a national housing survey recently which reported that 25% of Canadian households pay shelter costs that exceed what's considered affordable. The affordability threshold that they're talking about is considered to be 30% of your income, including heat, electricity, property taxes, and condo fees if you have them, and that's according to CMHC. Of course, it depends on where you live. Vancouver had the most people above the affordability threshold, no shock there. And then Saguenay, Quebec had the least amount of people. Guelph's probably somewhere in between those two. Overall, 83% of Canadians who have a mortgage were paying more than 30% of their income for shelter. So most of Canadians, if you have a mortgage, you're over that affordability threshold. It's pretty clear that Canadians are stretching their budgets in order to realize the dream of home ownership. Even though housing is becoming less affordable, prices continue to climb. Last month in September, the average sale price for an MLS listing in Guelph was $340,000. At current mortgage rates, you would need a gross income of $69,000 a year to qualify for a mortgage for that property, and that's assuming that you had no other debt. A year ago, last September, the same home would have cost you $329,000, and you would have needed only $64,000 to qualify for that home. When you factor in higher home prices, higher mortgage rates, and higher taxes, it costs Guelphites 6% more this year over last year to own their homes. Let's look at what happened in September. So here's our numbers for September on the magic chart. Here's our, for September 2013 for Guelph MLS, we had 156 sales. Now here's our numbers for 2012. We're up 25% over last year, so it really was a great September as far as the numbers go and the amount of sales, 25% more. The average days on market for MLS listings for September was 30 days, which is nice and quick. A year ago, 35 days, so it was definitely quicker than a year ago by 5 days. Our sold percentage of sale price, so this is how close did the homes sell to their asking price, and the average in September was 98.3%. So we're within 2%, which is nice and close, and not much difference from a year ago, only 0.2 or 0.1% difference. That number doesn't fluctuate a lot. Sold plus is how many homes sold either full price or more. And in September, 26% of Guelph homes sold 26% full price or more. So why is that? Multiple offer situations. Better than 1 in 4 homes sold probably with multiple offers for full price or more. A year ago, only 22%. 22% is still good, but we did even better this year. The average sale, we just discussed that. The average sale price in September in Guelph was $339,000, just about $340,000, and that's up 4% from a year ago. The amount of active listings as of October 1st on the market is 332, and that's up quite a bit from last year. We only had 278 listings. 332 is a pretty good number. That means that we've got a decent inventory on the market. So that's basically how last month looked. And so now here's my predictions for the next month, for October and into November. Based on the way the phone's been ringing off the hook lately, it's been super busy. I expect October to be much of the same, a pretty busy market. The demand for homes is going to remain high, and like we showed, we do have some homes to sell, so we should have a good activity in October. Buyers, don't expect to be picking up any bargains this fall, just because the market's too hot and homes are selling too quickly. There's just not going to be any bargains out there. However, waiting till spring is not a good plan, because homes will be even more expensive and the market will be even hotter in the spring. So just try to find something at a decent price now is probably a good strategy. Sellers, October and November is going to be prime time for selling. Lots of competing offers. This is a great time to sell. You've still got lots of time to get your home on the market before December, and you should do really well as far as price goes. That's basically our update for real estate in Guelph for October, and thanks for tuning in.